Hey there, welcome to the locker room. Coach Arias here. Today's message is hustle. Hustle. H. How you, the letter U. How you survive through life every day. How you survive through life every day. Hustle. So I'm going to give you a couple tips on how to hustle. Number one, we got to be proactive with our schedule. Proactive with our schedule when you get busy. Where's your prayer time at? Where's your date night at? Where's your gym time at? Where is everything organized? Sometimes people come into their week. I used to do the exact same thing. I used to come into my week and just let my week dictate what I was going to do. So I was more reactive. And then I learned if I was going to hustle fast, if I was going to be busy, I had to have a schedule. I had to have everything on paper. When I'm meeting with my grandfather, when I'm taking him to breakfast, everything laid out over 7 days coming into the week with a schedule. Okay? Next thing, if you want to be a good hustler, to be every good hustler I've ever known was coachable. At some point they learned how to be coachable. Somebody taught them. You have to be teachable. You got to be coachable. And sometimes being coachable means you don't always want to do what your coach is telling you to do. But if you want to hustle the right way. Adapt to being coachable. Great hustlers also respond. They don't always react. So sometimes if you just react to a situation, you have to suffer the consequences later. But if you respond, if you think about it first, if you use a little bit of wisdom first and insight, you don't always have to respond immediately. You take your time and respond versus react. It's gonna help you when you grind and you hustle through everyday life. It's gonna help you when you survive through everyday life, okay? Then the next thing is understand things are gonna happen. How you react to those things. But listen, if you're gonna hustle, great. If you want to be a great hustler, your mind got to be able to keep up. So what are you feeding your mind? What are you feeding your body? And what are you feeding your spirit? People got to feed their spirit if you want to hustle. Because when you break down, when your mind breaks down or you go through stress, you're going to be able to bounce back because your spirit is strong, because you've been training it. If you want to be great, you want to have big arms, you want to have a big chest, you know, you got to work out on it. You got to do some push-ups. You got to curl. If you want to be great, you got to work at it. If you want your spirit to be strong, you got to work at it. If you want your mind to be strong, pay attention to what you're feeding it. What are we downloading into our mind every day? You have to be careful about what you let into your mind if you want to be able to hustle. And then listen, this is a key one right here. We got to put our mask on first before we hustle. We got to put our mask on first. So sometimes when people hustle, they want to hustle and then they hustle backwards because they're worried about everything else around them. And the first thing, when you get on an airplane, when you sit down in that seat, within the first 5 minutes, they're going to say, in case there's a lack of oxygen, the mask is going to fall from the ceiling. And when that mask falls down, please put your mask on first before assisting any other small children or any other people. So you need to make sure that you understand, if you want to help your family, you want to be able to donate to your community, you got to first put the mask on yourself. Work for yourself. Grind. Save up some money. Invest into yourself, mind, body, and spirit, so then you can give back to other people. If you're going to hustle, you got to have a stress reliever. That's next. What's your outlet? Are you just drinking when you get stressed out? Are you smoking, doing drugs when you're stressed out, doing destructive things when you get stressed out? Because if you hustle, you will get stressed out. What is your stress reliever? Find a positive outlet that's going to help you with this stress relief. When you do all these things, all these small tips, it's going to help you when you hustle. Because in order to get to the next level, we got to hustle. These tips can help us be better hustlers in our everyday life when we're trying to survive. When you follow these things, we'll be on our way to living our very best life. Thanks for joining me in the locker room. Looking forward to seeing you all next week.